Hey guys, it's been a while. I haven't had really much to make a video about. It's been months, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I just got my Galaxy Watch that I pre-ordered day one, I think. So let's take a look at it. This is the Galaxy Watch 5 40mm. So this is the smaller one, the cheapest model. The Bluetooth Wi-Fi. And okay. Yeah, so I have a really janky setup because I moved a bunch of stuff into here. No space for a tripod, so I'm using this old stand. Alright, anyway, here's the watch. I'm trying not to scratch it up or anything because I have a screen protector and case for it. So here is your charger. This is type C, 5 watt, 10 watt, 5 volt 2 amp. And then the other side, I believe, is your paperwork. Yeah, there's just some paperwork there, so we don't need to care about that. One other thing I did receive is this wireless charger. I don't even know if I have to. Anyway, this is the super fast wireless charger duo. So here it is. It's pretty big. Basically the only wireless charging device that I own besides the watch are my Soundcore Life P3s. So I'll be using that on this side and then the watch on this side, basically. Just throw this out to the side. I assume that this is the 25 watts charging adapter. Type C on one side. Oh, sorry, my phone's camera the flash turned off because it's getting too hot, so no flash, I guess. Anyway, that's the Samsung charger. Got a cable, I believe this is C to C. Yeah, C to C. Alright, let's put this off to the side for now. This doesn't matter. What matters is this guy. Ooh, feels premium. Feels premium. So for context, this is my first smartwatch. Well, real smartwatch, I'd say. Here's my first technical smartwatch. It's basically just Apple Watch knockoff that runs on some Java operating system that a bunch of knockoff feature phones and stuff run. Don't buy this. Anything that looks like this, run away. We can just throw that to the side as well. The case and screen protector I bought are Spigen, the Liquid Armor series, or whatever, for the Galaxy Watch 4/5. So I believe that this is the power button. Samsung. Look at that beautiful OLED screen. Or AMOLED, I guess, more accurately. So I do have my main phone here. This is my dad's phone that I'm using to record. That's why it's kind of janky. Loaded with the Samsung wearable app. So I guess that'll help me out. So right here it says secured by Knox. So I'm just gonna try putting it on right now. I hope that this band fits because I have like 5.75 inch wrists. Really, really small wrists because I'm a child. Right. I don't know if I'm wearing it right. It doesn't feel like it. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I have to tuck this in. Anyway, it fits. That's all that matters. So I'm gonna take the watch off to set it up. But band feels nice. It's like a silicone sporty band. I was thinking about getting the extreme one, the Extreme Sport, but it's $60. So I guess we swipe up. So I guess I'll just go through the setup process now. If I can figure this out. I don't know how this works. It has this touch bezel thing. I would prefer a real bezel, like a physical bezel, but that's okay. I don't know if you can hear those clicks, but that's super satisfying. Okay, so what it wants me to do is to start on this, and it immediately detects it. It's the 8 VR, that's VAR, that's the... Huh? I have a Huawei phone. Oh no. So I don't really know if this works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be very, very sad, because supposedly it does work on non-Samsung phones. Oh, please work. I just spent like $300 on this. No. Okay, I'll be right back.
The next day.
So I'm back. I did some workarounds and stuff, like signing into the Samsung Health app and connecting directly to the watch from there. I'll post some links to the forums and like Reddit posts and articles I found to do that. It's not that hard. But let me just show you some of the features from the Galaxy wearable app. Let me try and not expose all my information first. So this is the UI, basically. You have your app screen, so this is like your app launcher. Quick panel, it's like this notification shade on Android phones. Find My Watch should beep it. If I click start, yeah, it's beeping. So if I click X, then it should just stop. Maybe? Oh wait, if I swipe? How does this work? Okay, if I swipe up, it works. I don't want to show too much of the app though, unfortunately, because I have too much data on there. But I can show you some of the watch. So there's this little touch bezel, basically, that takes you through everything. And then you can press this button to go home. So I've just installed the screen protector, so it's not very... There, I didn't install it too well, so there's some air bubbles, but that's fine, I guess. These are your apps. You can basically hold down and rearrange them. I remapped the double click to settings, I guess. Oh wait, to my last used app. And if I hold it down, it should bring the power menu. Yeah. Instead of Bixby, which is good. And if I press this, I don't know what this is the back button actually. So the specifications of this watch are the Exynos W920, 1.5 gigs of RAM, and 16 gigs of storage. A 1.2 inch 396 by 396 AMOLED display on the 40mm. The same specs for the 44mm, except bigger battery, bigger screen, more pixels basically. But should have the same performance. It's pretty smooth. It's laggy whenever you like reboot it and then start it again. But other than that, it's pretty good. So I just set my watch face to this one. I forgot. I think it's like an InfoDense one, where these are 5 complications. So you have the time, the weather, which is a complication, and these 4 corners basically. And I have my always on display and stuff set, so it's like gonna keep changing brightness. So let me see if I can fix that real quick. Basically, to fix that, all you do is go to watch settings from here, or from here, but it's easier to demo here. Okay. You don't need to see that. You go to, there's a display setting, display, and just crank the brightness. I'll turn that off later. So it's a little bit brighter now. Actually, no, it's not. Something's not right. Go back. I'll fix that later. But basically, you can control the watch from your phone. And everything you can do on the watch, you can do from your phone. It's basically just a way to not take your phone out every 5 minutes. So you can change settings and stuff. Software tips and tutorials. So let me just go to, I don't know, let's go to Google Play, the Play Store. And I'll press back, so it'll bring me back. And let's download Gboard. I don't exactly know how to use this still. Oh, swipe to change input modes or settings. Okay. Swipe up to change input mode. Okay, yes, I get it. Let me see. What do I want? Let's just type in board. Oh no, that didn't work. B O A R D. Search. This is kind of hard because I'm looking through the phone, but oh, I do have Gboard installed. So this is a better keyboard I've seen, at least on YouTube. I don't think there's too much for me to demo right now because I don't know how to use the watch, but I'll come back in a few minutes. I just wanted to tell you that basically it works.
Much later.
Okay, so it's the next day now, basically, and I got the watch working. So it paired up to my phone. I did a couple these health tests and stuff. That stuff works mostly. I don't know how accurate they are because I don't have experience with these kind of trackers, but I do have one major issue that's making me return this, basically. Well, mainly it has lots and lots of bugs, especially with the Google Assistant. So if I do that, let me pull it up on my phone, it'll show this screen, and it'll do this for a little bit and then show an error screen. So let me just set that to the side for now. So that's my main gripe with this watch, and I just, like a few minutes ago, initiated the return because of how buggy this was. So like I said, I'll leave articles and stuff. Some people said that they were able to get the Google Assistant working on Galaxy Watch 4s. I'm not sure if it actually works on the 5 yet, but I'm still returning it. It's too buggy. And, oh yeah, here it is. Couldn't connect to your watch. This is a big issue that's been here for a while. And I am using a Huawei P30 Lite, if you need to know, with the stock Android 10 ROM. So earlier today I reset it again, so that's my second time factory resetting this. I'm gonna do it again for the shipping, and I couldn't install apps for like 5 minutes at least from my computer, my phone, or the watch itself. So that was a bit concerning. I did like snapshot or have a backup of this thing and tried restoring the backup. It didn't install all the apps until like an hour later, so that's why I have all of my apps here. So basically I'm a little bit disappointed because I had high hopes for this, but it appears that it was misplaced, I guess. Also, the notifications don't seem to be working too great on the watch, but I don't think I set them up properly yet. So that's probably just a problem with me. The bands are a little bit finicky, but they're not too hard. Basically, what you do is that there's this little silver pin. You pull it back, and then pull up. From the side you pulled it back, and then it comes off. And then you push it whichever side has the longer side of the pin, and then pull it in. Just try that again. It's really hard to do this to the camera, but basically you do it like that, something like that, and then it'll clip in. 1 minute, let me do this off camera. There we go. It clipped back in. But basically, you just have to hold this down while you're putting it back in. Put the bigger side in first, and then it'll push out the smaller side a little bit, and then hold it back in, and then do it until you hear the click and it can't come off. So this band will fit wrists that are around 5.5 inches and above. Like, I have really skinny, bony wrists. Like, it's not good. But, oh, it's upside down. Oh yeah, also you can have the orientation either way, so you can swap the bands, and then swap the UI so that it says right wrist, left side buttons if you want to. That's better for the body composition thing. It's easier, because otherwise you have to do it like this, which is kind of weird. You're blocking the entire screen, rather than just like this. But, whatever, that's fine. I was gonna sleep with this, but like I said, I'm just returning it immediately. I'll use it for the next couple days, maybe. Keep the case and screen protector off. But I think that's it. So, my verdict is, if you have a Samsung phone, it might be worth it buying this, but research. Make sure that these problems aren't still a thing. If you're okay with no Google Assistant, that's one thing. If you're okay with Bixby, that's one thing. But not being able to install apps, having a super buggy like pairing experience. At first I couldn't even connect my Google account without like disconnecting Wi-Fi, reconnecting the watch, resetting the watch, and doing all this other stuff. So make sure that those issues aren't still around, because you need the Google account to install apps and stuff, mainly. But if you are okay with these bugs and stuff, it's a pretty solid watch. I would want to keep it. I'm considering keep it, but I don't think so, because I spent around $260 on this watch with the wireless charger, which also has to go, sadly. It's a nice charger. Works well. But that's it. See you in the next video. I think the next video is on my laptop again. I sent that in for repair, and I told them to send it back because it's a $300 repair. So I'm going to talk about that in the next video, I believe. No guarantees, though. Alright, see you whenever the next video is, hopefully.